and welcome to the Hope Hotline. Thank you for joining us on this very hot Friday afternoon. In the state of Florida, like your armpits are sweating worse than I don't know what.
It was a warm one today, but it's nice and chilly in here.
Oh my gosh.
That's all that matters.
Like I am dripping.
It was very hot outside today.
What the
Like
what?
even early. I even went for a walk early this morning and I was like, hello.
So did I.
I
I went for a walk this morning. I was telling somebody I had lunch with a friend of mine, and I told them I'm 59, guys. I just turned 59, and my what? What'd you say?
No way.
Shut up.
29.
Bingo. My nose sweats like some people's like forehead sweat or their above their lip sweats. My nose sweats. My nose has so many zits on it and underneath here and inside my nose from sweating so much. Yes.
You're like a teenager.
That's what I said.
What happens when you sweat everywhere?
You're one big zit.
Okay.
I'm not kidding you. I take 3 showers a day right now.
Do you really?
What?
Yes, I am taking 3 showers a day.
That's
I'm lucky if I get that many in a week.
Oh my gosh.
I'm joking. Maybe.
Okay, 4. Yeah, no. I can't. I will be going home and taking a shower. I've already taken one today.
That's wild.
I've been sweating and I don't like to sweat.
I don't spend a ton of time outside.
That's a shocker.
Yes. Yeah.
But oh my gosh, you used to walk outside.
I know. I gotta get back to it. It's been a
Where's
while.
Hannah? You can.
I won't even
for a nice walk.
like you have that weighted vest. I wouldn't even put a weighted vest on and walk in a weighted vest because that thing would be so stinky. And I'm not a big sweater.
No,
but
I am
right now. It's hot.
Yeah, it is. It's a toasty one.
It's hot and humid, and I can't believe how early it is this hot. I was talking to Tom about it. So,
yeah,
but I wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
Same.
No, that's where we're at.
You're not going to get me out of here unless God makes me. I am here to stay. Here to stay.
Yep.
So, anything exciting going on before we get into validation?
Yeah, we just did our last drop. So Foundation Church's drop is out there.
That's right.
So if you are...
That's one of the reasons why I'm sweating so bad.
Yeah.
It's in Port Charlotte today?
There's 2 of them. We have one in Venice and one
Which
in
is
Port
/
Charlotte.
Northport. It's not considered Venice, actually.
When you Google it,
Yeah,
it says Venice.
But Northport says it's not.
I heard that, but every time I Google it.
No, because it has a 34293 zip code. That's a hint. But no, it's considered Northport. It was annexed into Northport.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we made this one very tricky this time, but not really because it literally says where it is.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You can't, if you can't find this, you're in big trouble.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true.
Well,
if you don't know the area.
The location. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But we just gave you a big hint.
Yeah.
That one's going on right now. That one dropped at 3.
The hint's out. The hint is officially posted.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to see what our people do.
Because it's so unusual, it might take them a while to find it.
This one might be a little tougher.
Yeah.
But I'm happy about it. Jaden already liked the comment, so he's probably on his way.
On the hunt.
Doesn't he work?
Oh yeah, he does work.
It's like I don't think so. I think he's
I think he gets out earlier.
Today?
He starts early and then gets out early.
Well, that's the reason why I think he found it the last time.
Yeah.
Because he was working and he knew exactly where it was.
No.
And that's why he ran. No, he wasn't.
He was not. He was picking up his sister at Tropical Smoothie at Coco Plum.
Oh, and he just so happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Well, that worked out well.
Did.
Favor ain't fair.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so get out there, people. We pretty much told you. Venice, Northport. It's really Northport, even though it says Venice, because it has a 34293. If you go to the post office, you're going to have to put Venice.
Yeah. Or if you Google it.
But it's actually annexed in. Listen.
That's very confusing.
That is.
Well, nobody.
That's
sorry.
like saying.
Are you in Port Charlotte?
I'm in Northport.
Nobody really wants to live in Northport.
Oh.
Everybody really wants to live in Venice.
That's true.
Oh,
Same. I'm in Punta Gorda, so I can't say anything.
For the
But am
longest
I?
time, everybody was like, I don't want to live in Northport.
Mm-hmm.
Now
why?
it's become super popular.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
I love where I live.
Well, you own the whole cul-de-sac. Okay, there might be a reason for that.
So true.
You own the whole cul-de-sac.
She does.
You're not wrong.
Hello. Back in the day when I sold in Northport, because I worked a model home, I went from doing model homes in Venice to being the person that got moved down to Northport. They left the easier location for the newbie salesperson, and they sent me down to Northport. And it was hard. There was nothing here. And you literally felt like you were in a foreign country when you came down here.
What year was that?
1998.
Wow.
Like, yeah,
Okay.
there was nothing here. Now,
Yeah.
there's so many amenities.
It's building
It's like,
up.
who doesn't want to live in Northport?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, except for me.
You like
And Tracy.
Amazon.
And it's huge.
It's huge.
I know.
Well, they annexed in.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole story.
From one
right
end
there.
of Northport to the other is what, an hour drive? Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like Port Charlotte. Like it's like you can go all the way down almost Boca, and you're technically in Port Charlotte, like Gulf.
Well,
South
Lee
Gulf
County
Cove.
goes all the way to Boca Grande.
Yeah.
It does.
Like,
Yeah.
So
that's
crazy.
that's way over an hour. Lee County's well over an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
True.
certain areas. So it's crazy.
It is.
But so I went to lunch today and I was wearing this shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And the waitress, not our waitress, but another waitress, saw it, and they were like, "Yeah, like young adults group." Now this woman's in her 40s, but she still thinks she's a young adult, like I do.
I got it.
It warmed my heart. She ain't though. She might be coming to church on Sunday,
Yay.
just from wearing a shirt.
I love that.
So, if you want to have people come to church, wear the
Mhm.
merch.
Wear some
And this is
merch.
unusual because
Yeah.
most of our merch has our name on it.
Yeah.
This one did not, and this one
Mhm.
had.
And it worked.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not a big proponent of not putting the
I
name
know.
of the church, not having the name on the church
I know.
church shirt, because that's the point of it.
But
Every now and then somebody's going to ask you, but how often does that happen? Hardly ever. But most people will look at the name and then will remember it. That's why it's like marketing is
it's branding, right?
branding. It's remembering
It's
the
true.
name. So if she wasn't hard up and needed to find some friends, she wouldn't ask me.
There you go.
Thank God. Then the whole entire restaurant started talking about church.
Aw, see?
It's pretty crazy.
it doesn't take
I didn't
much.
hear it. My friend did that I was with. They're like, she's like, everybody's talking about church now.
Aw.
About their church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's good.
So
My friend Tara's been here for like 2 weeks and she already is inviting people to church. The same Subway I go to all the time. She
Yeah.
already has this person coming on Sunday.
Oh,
I'm
my
like, I go there
gosh.
every Sunday. I mean, I go to Subway like all the time for Tootie, and she already brought somebody's coming on Sunday.
somebody really loves Jesus and somebody
Tell
doesn't.
you what, I know I
Oh.
got to check my fruit, man.
My Hungry Howie's guy is coming to Skylar's his
Yes.
thing.
Essentials?
Group. Yep.
Good.
He's been twice. And he gave me what for not meeting him on the second time he came. He's
Oh.
like, "Where were you?" Like, I'm not saved. Where were you? I'm like, I had something to do and you didn't tell me you were coming. I'm like,
Oh
you're
my
fine.
gosh,
He loves Skylar.
good.
That is a
Everybody
great
does.
class, guys.
Yeah,
That is a great class. He loves that class. So, and then Skylar and them are off for a while. So just FYI, don't try and go to it this Wednesday.
do not go.
They'll be back sometime after June 28th, sometime after the beginning of
Yeah.
July. So, what else was I going to say? I don't know. So do your thing, I guess.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Oh my.
let her work on our eyeball. On Facebook, if you're watching, you can like, share, and comment. And you can always come over to Rumble for the conversation. Just so you guys know, if you comment after 4 p.m. and it doesn't say live anymore, we're probably not going to be able to communicate back with you, because last podcast on Wednesday, we had somebody commenting a lot, but I couldn't respond because I didn't see it till later because we weren't live anymore. So if you want to continue the conversation, just understand like we're not live, so we won't be there. But if you want to send, like, if you have questions and stuff, like, please send them in, or ask, like, let me know that you want that being taken care of. Because sometimes you're just like in conversation. But if we're not live, we don't see it right away. So anyways, but if you join us live at 3:00 every day, we're here on our Wednesdays and Fridays. Okay, that's what I wanted to say there. If you're on YouTube, feel free. You can comment, all that kind of stuff too. If you want to stay on YouTube, that's fine. But Rumble is where the chat is going on. We got Anne-Marie hanging out with us today. I'm glad to see you here. And of course, you guys know that the audio podcast is available later. Spotify, Apple, Amazon, anywhere that you can find a podcast, we are there. You just look up the Hope Hotline and you will find us. We will have a summer schedule, so we will be gone, mostly because I am gone. We got a lot going on in July, and I'm excited to go see my family. And then August 7th, we will return. And we don't know when Natalie's coming back quite yet, so I'm going to hold off on that one, but she will be. So if you have questions for her, send them in. We have some ideas what we're going to talk about next time. You guys know we're on Instagram and TikTok, so make sure you're following along. We got all kinds of fun stuff on there. Hope has hers, me, Vanessa, Talia. We're all on TikTok as well. You can follow along. We got Foundation Church and Foundation Worship on there, and something fun might be coming this Sunday, so keep your eyes peeled. Tonight, Pastor Tom is live on his Instagram and his TikTok, and he will be speaking on the Bible. Anything that you can think of. He usually has every Friday something that he's attacking. And actually, Jer was really interested about Pastor Tom's perspective on how the Catholics view Jesus, and I'm like, you should ask him on his Bible thing if he gets into it. So yeah,
he'll answer it regardless of if it's the topic.
So come on a Friday. If you want to ask Pastor Tom a question, for sure do that. And then these are just so you can see. He has 2 pages. So one is his preaching and one is these questions, and they're just random stuff too. This has nothing to do, the ones that are posted have nothing to do with his Friday Bible study that you have to actually join live. But he does have these little videos that are shorter and they are on specific topics. So you definitely want to check them out. 2 very different content pages. You definitely want to check them both out, but he will be live on the one that literally says live. So it's his Tom Lightblade, nothing extra added to it. So make sure you're following along. And then you can also find him on Instagram, same handle. Very exciting news for the ladies of Foundation Church and anybody else that wants to join us. We are having our beloved ladies conference, and it is called Dominion this year. And it will be August 20th and 21st. And we will get all those details to you very soon, but please save the date for now. This will be a really, really good one. So Hope, you got anything to say about it?
I'm so excited about this one.
Me too.
I am. It's different than last year's, very different than last year's. And then like we went, Heather and I went shopping, and the door prizes are even better.
Can't wait.
Than last year's.
Yes.
Like the last night, I will say this, which I tried last year, but they didn't have it. But this year, the like grand finale, the like coup de grace prize is a Time and Eternity watch that is the face has got diamonds around it. It is so beautiful. It's like the watch I want. Like, it is gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful.
I've heard such good things about it.
Oh my gosh. Well, Tom has 2 of their watches, and they're a great watch. They really are. But this is so feminine and so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Have you seen them?
I've seen some, but I'm curious with this
pull up
one.
Time and Eternity, and you can show everybody. Excuse me, I'm burping. There's this year there's Heather got a few Louis. She got some Coaches. She got a Gucci. So like, and then there's other things besides that, but there's plenty of fun stuff. Like the Louis are, I'm not a big Louis girl, but one of them is so awesome. Like, oh my gosh. And Burnley's got her name all over that.
Of course she
Burnley's
does.
like, I want that one.
Of course she does. Here, I'm going to bring us back. Okay.
Mhm.
Time and Eternity. Do they have their own website or is it through?
You could probably go
Because I'm
on.
finding an Instagram, but it keeps asking me to log in. So I can't even look at them.
You might, I don't know.
I know. Because I've seen them in person. I don't know if I've ever seen, or like,
No, you can buy them.
Yeah.
I've literally,
I just don't know where I've seen them. Yeah, I'm getting this Instagram one. I don't know if I could pull one up. Yeah, it keeps making me log in. Okay.
you still aren't able to.
I don't, like, it's not showing a website. AI sees it.
I found it on images. I don't have go to Google Images.
Okay.
And, oh, there it is.
Is it showing Instagram?
No, it's, if you go to, it is Instagram.com.
Do you see what if I don't click on it, I can pull it off. Do you see one that you really like?
It's this one. Oopsie. That's the watch right there.
Okay. Let me see if I can screenshot it.
Do you want me to send it to you?
Let me see if I can. Yeah.
How are you trying to screenshot it?
I can screenshot if I shut this thing down fast enough. Because I know what I'm doing. Take a screenshot. Hold on. Download. Let's see. Oh, yeah. This one? This one? This one? This one?
Yeah, that's it right there. Except for, I think that one is the pink one, unless that's the opal. We did the opal. We did the white.
Okay.
So that you could, you can wear it all the time.
Yes, right.
It is so pretty. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
It
Not,
is.
not a cheap watch.
No, no, it's not. But we spare no expense. You guys are worth it.
Amazing.
I mean, it's one weekend and like, you guys are worth it. I mean, a lot of women don't, the way I see it is that there's a lot of people who can't afford the nicer things, but they would love to have them right now in life.
Mm-hmm.
And, for me, like, God wants to give us those things.
Yes. I agree.
So I always hope that whoever wins it really, like, either will bless somebody. Like last year, that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got a Coach purse, or was it the Louis purse? And they were like, I'm going to give it to somebody I know that it would mean a lot to. And they did. And it was very touching because
sweet.
Maybe they didn't really,
Yeah.
either they didn't. It's like I saw somebody win a motorcycle at Pastor Rodney's.
Yeah.
And they in turn gave the motorcycle right back
Wow.
to Pastor Rodney. They were like, I love the motorcycle, but I don't feel like it was supposed to be me. And what was funny is it was actually somebody else had believed that it was going to be theirs, and they ended up going to that person just fluky. And it wasn't Pastor Rodney saying, I don't even know if the next name that was pulled was this person. It was something like that. So the person gave the keys back and said at the very end, they were like, I feel like I'm not supposed to have this. Like,
wow.
And they were a motorcycle rider, so they knew what they had.
Yeah.
They were like, but I feel like it's supposed to go back. And then I don't know, I can't remember if Pastor Rodney then said, let's pull another name, and that person's name came out because it was something so far off. If that's not what happened, it was so similar to that.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and that person had even said to Pastor Rodney, I'm going to win that. I'm going to win that motorcycle.
Oh my
so when they
gosh.
didn't, Pastor Rodney was like, well, I
Right.
guess it really wasn't meant for you. And
Right.
then when that motorcycle came back, he was like, maybe,
Wow.
So I
love
always
that
feel
stuff.
like we don't do this hardly at all. We don't hardly ever do door prizes or anything like that. But I always hope that I always want to make them really good.
Yeah.
Like, who wants to come and win an iron? Like, I've gone and seen door prizes and they were pretty. They stinky.
I know.
And it's, that people can afford more than that. They're just throwing something out there in hopes that it sticks.
True.
But not here. So we hope we're going to bless some people and they're going to have a great time while they're here. And it is going to be very different. It's going to be different than last year. So, and I'm excited about that.
Me too.
I felt like the Lord was leading me in that direction. And I felt like the Lord has been leading me in that direction. But then, sometimes you don't always want it. Personally, you don't always want it to change. And then you're like, afterwards, you're like, and when it does, you're like, oh, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of excited about
Yes.
this. You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change isn't,
I was
I'm not a person, you like change.
I do.
I don't like change, but I'm not afraid of change. There are some people who don't like it and won't do it. I will, but I'm not really prone to like, do you like change, Vanessa? Oh, what am I saying?
What do you think?
God bless it.
If you
You thrive on it. Holy
Do you have
moly.
bangs again?
Oh my
What happened to your bangs?
Exactly.
Where'd they go?
What am I saying? That was a stupid question. I'm probably the least of changing in this whole place.
But you like different, though.
I do like different.
You like different.
I'm not like I'm not married to not changing. I
Yeah.
just am not really like
Yeah.
if it ain't broke, why fix it? But that don't mean that that's the way it's supposed to be either.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I do like different.
You do.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go to validation.
I like it. Let's do it.
So what we were talking about on Wednesday is people who always need validation. They're always looking for it. They always need it because they don't know who they are. So people validating them makes them feel confident. It reinforces them in ways that are superficial and very short. But if you have your identity and know who you are in Christ, that's the long haul of things. That'll last you forever. And the more you know who you are in Christ, the less you need to be validated by man. I truly believe that that's the case. Now, should people say really great things about other people? Yeah, I think so. I was just saying to my friend at lunch that we were both talking about how people don't compliment each other anymore. People don't show kindness to people anymore. People don't cheer for each other and cheer on each other anymore. And I'll get deeper into that because she gave me a great graphic for Tracy to put up. But it's very, very true that that's the case. But should we need it? Probably not. But we have grown. But society is like with social media and everything and promoting. A lot of self-promotion. I think that lends itself to people needing to be validated all the time. How many friends do you have? How many likes do you have on your, when you post things? Like people automatically go to that.
True.
I mean, because that validates them. It validates what they put up. And I mean, I've seen people be devastated when, that's dramatic. Okay. But I've seen people be pretty bummed when they don't get the response that they want on something they've posted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, who cares?
Yeah.
But people do care.
Yeah.
And I see it more, not in my generation, because we really didn't have social media. We didn't have phones. We didn't grow up with, even when we took pictures, we had to wait forever for them to get developed.
Yeah.
And so,
Oh my gosh.
what?
Yes.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
You like dropped it. It was a whole thing.
It was a whole
You can do
thing.
the film. Yep.
Drop the film off
Yep.
to the Photoshop store. They in turn put it in the black room, and I mean, like the whole thing wasn't instant. There was no instant gratification. But from your generation, millennial, and I would say you guys are older millennials, so a lot of
older.
times What is that?
Elder millennial.
We prefer elder.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
That sounds worse than
Just
older
because we're
millennial.
super wise.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Whatever validates you
That does.
and makes you feel good. I like your age group is very close to my age group, right? So you guys didn't have everything that the younger millennials even had.
Mhm, true.
You know? So even like your thought process on things isn't as
Mhm.
as your younger counterparts.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Gen Zers, and like that's all they know.
Mm-hmm.
I just think like the whole, I mean, Tom talks about it all the time, but phones and computers are great things, but they are also some of the worst things that have ever happened to us as human beings. Like simplistic lifestyles is out the window.
Mhm.
We think that this has made life more simple. It hasn't made life more simple. It's actually made it more crazy, zany, and on a hamster wheel because
Right.
you're
Mm-hmm.
never off.
Right. And you're consuming information at a pace that we were never
True.
meant to consume.
Exactly.
It's just constant. So much anxiety and depression now.
And I think it's based on because there's no downtime mentally. There's no downtime to just let for you to decompress.
Mhm.
You're literally going from one overload to another overload. And then you're pondering how that affects you.
Right. And even what you're consuming, like you'll go from like a really exciting post, like somebody just announced they're getting married. And then the next one is like somebody died on a motorcycle.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then the next one is like happy again. And I don't think we're ever supposed to like receive information at that level that fast and then have no emotion attached to it. Like, oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
No, oh, that's sad. Oh, that's nice. Like, I don't think that's good.
No, I don't believe so at all. I think it's extremely detrimental. And I think it's one of the reasons why we have younger generations. I mean, people think like Gen Xers are like, and we are more hardcore, more like less feelings, more matter of fact kind of generation, just because in some ways of the way we were raised. But I think like the Gen Zers are us on steroids, but in a negative way. Because at least we still had parents that came home and played games with us. The biggest entertainment you had was the TV. And you're going to watch Happy Days. You know, like you're going to bed at 9:30. There's nothing else to do. You know, like you are getting up for school at 6 a.m. and you're getting in your car at 6:30 and you're starting school at 7. Like that is not how the younger generation is living. And then on top of that, it's just like you said, it's like one demented or tormenting thing that you can view from war. Well, like when I was born, the Vietnam War was going on. And I remember, like you crazy, but I remember Nixon was the president, and I remember all of that. Even Nixon getting on the plane or the helicopter going, you know, and like because my parents were pretty political, but like I knew what was going on. I knew there was a war. I knew but we didn't see it live and in person like we are right now. Everything that started happening, but even not to the degree that we see it today, which was like Desert Storm.
Yeah. Wow.
And so I just think that all of these things create an environment or an atmosphere where people are very temperamental or very fragile in knowing who they are. And I think the older you are, you've experienced life, so it's easier. But the younger you are, the more dramatic it is.
I mean, that makes sense. It's true. Yeah. Yes.
I couldn't imagine, and I wouldn't want to grow up in today's world just because of how fast everything moves.
Yeah. Like I look back in my teenage years and my childhood, and I really look back with like
Fondness, probably.
fondness, yeah. Because of how we were like I grew up in New York City, so we would go outside and sit on the stoop, and our playground was outside, and in the summertime our pool was the fire hydrant.
Yeah.
And we have
Same
all these
here,
like,
though.
core memories that I don't see our children having today
Right.
because everyone's connected.
I mean, ours wasn't the fire hydrant. Ours was a hose.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we didn't have pools. We
Right.
didn't have
Yeah.
like a lot of Northerners don't. But like, I went out and I lived in the suburbs, and we did sit out on the front steps, but not where there was lines of houses. I mean, not where they were connected. Like, you guys all had like brownstones and things like that, or like townhomes, which is what we call them, where they're all connected and stuff. But I went. My girlfriends lived down the street. They would come. They would skate on the roller skates up to the house. We would skate for a while, then take our skates off, play football. I mean, that's not what happens today anymore.
No, it's not.
You're afraid to let your kid go out there because they might get snatched. Part of it. I mean, lots of people live in fear over what could happen to their child if they're not in their view.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So it's not as if it was possible, they would still be doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just so many things
There are
that change.
apps that I do love though now, like Life 360, so I can stalk my children.
Helicopter mom.
Mhm.
I find that my children helicopter mom me more than I helicopter mom them.
Yes.
I don't think Tommy, but Norma definitely. And Talia
Definitely.
is not far behind her.
No, definitely not.
They always know where
She
I'm
knows
at.
exactly where you are.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You'll never get stolen. That's for sure.
Or if I do, they'll give me back, and then you'll know exactly where I'm at. Nobody's keeping me. I can promise you that. Promise you. Like, it's like when Tom asked for my hand in marriage from my dad. He went to my dad and asked for my hand or his hand, whatever. And my dad literally said to him, "Are you sure you want her?"
Oh.
I'm like, I've waited 3 years for this guy to ask me to marry him.
That's what you're going to say.
Up.
Shut up.
That is so
Shut
funny.
up. Yeah. Are you sure you want her?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to kill you. Huh? That's what your dad said to Eli? Are you sure she wants to marry you? No, my dad was saying, yeah. I'm telling you how it's like. I'm going to kill him. Thank God I didn't know that until after he said yes. Because Tom's like, your dad asked me if I was sure I wanted you. And I'm like, I'm going to kill him. But I just think, there are so many reasons why people, I literally have thought about this so much.
Mhm.
There are so many reasons why people need to be validated, and there's so many reasons why people don't validate. And I think some of them are healthy reasons why we don't validate.
Mhm.
And then I think there are unhealthy reasons why we don't.
I think of Pastor Tom all the time when he's like, if he knows that you need a thank you, he's not going to do it.
Right. Because it's not good for you.
It's not, it won't, right. He's
It-
not going to
enable bad
enable
behavior.
that.
Yeah, enable bad behavior.
Yeah.
And it's so funny to me because there are so many people, not so many, there are people out there that think so much of themselves that they think that they should be getting complimented. But I'm like, a part of me thinks to myself, when I run into these people, I'm like, you do enough bragging about yourself that nobody needs to do any bragging to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's where it's a bad scene because it's like, and they would say, well, nobody else does it. That's the reason why. Or like, my family doesn't do it. I work so hard. Or I'm like, yeah, but how about you just do it and expect nothing and then see if other people do it? And more than just a week.
Right.
How about you do it for like a year? And then after a year, nobody's complimenting you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have literally seen people where I'm like, you cannot thank them enough.
Right. It's true.
I'm like, my goodness.
Yep.
Like, then you just stop because it's not good for them anymore. And they think everything they do should be complimented.
Right.
And then they're offended and leave when you don't. And it's like, why are you doing it? Are you doing it for you to get complimented? Or are you doing it because that was the right thing to do?
Right.
Or as unto the Lord. Because a lot of times people do stuff, even in the church, let alone like their family. Like husbands will go to work every day, and the wife will say, "But you don't tell me you love me." And his response is, "I go to work every day. I provide for you. That should tell you I love you." Now, that's a personality trait, right? That's not somebody who is going to be out there validating. Maybe you need to really look at that response that he's giving you and saying, there's truth to that. Maybe he isn't a person that's going to constantly shower I love yous on me. And maybe how hard he works and how good he provides for the family should maybe be just enough. And every now and then I love you will suffice. That's that complementarian relationship, marriage and stuff. It's very, very dangerous. Like, how much can somebody tell you they love you? How much can eventually, if you tell somebody I love you all the time, it loses its flavor, its savor. It's like, it just becomes words that have emptiness behind them, because they say it so much. I don't like this is crazy. And people are going to be like, what the crap? And it is true. But this is true story. But Tom did not tell me he loved me. And I did not tell Tom that I loved him until we were 2 years and
Crazy.
6 months into our relationship.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. Because I love you wasn't something that he threw around, and I love you wasn't something I threw around. And until, we obviously felt it, but like lots of people just say it. And do you really know what it means? I mean, do you understand? But so many couples say I love you, and they've only been together maybe 2 months. You don't love that person. You just can't love that person, not to the degree, unless God's told you they're the one. And you might know it by then. But on the whole, it's like you say all the time, Vanessa, you're dating their representative. Yeah. You don't know them. So how can you really love them? Unless the caveat to the whole thing is unless you know that that's your person and God has told you, then that takes all of it away because you probably do love them. He has shown you things about that person to make you know, like, they're your forever. And that makes you love them. And in spite of maybe some things that you're like, God, you're going to have to help me. Because even when it's your forever person, like nothing's perfect and that person's not perfect. True. So they're just yours. True. He's making sure that you stick to them. But a lot of times, a lot of relationships, I see it, and I see it quite frequently. First of all, they jump in too soon with too much love and affection, and then they jump into a lot of words that they need to hold back on. Should we waited 2 years and 6 months? No way.
I was about to say I was married and I had a kid already.
True.
Yeah. True. Well, he broke up with me twice, but they didn't last 3 times, but they didn't last for very long.
True.
But still,
Pastor Tom.
That will make you not go, I'm not telling this guy I love him.
You know what?
That's
fair.
Yeah. I was like,
absolutely fair.
I'm not telling him until I know that I know, even though I knew he was my person. A year in.
Jared told me after 24 hours.
I believe it.
That is not surprising.
But it was pretty. But it was pretty early.
Yeah, that would not surprise me.
I know.
I said it first.
That does not surprise me.
And you know what his response was?
Oh, thanks.
I feel the same way.
Oh,
What was his response?
I feel the same way. He didn't even say I love you too. I was like, what?
Did you take it back? You're like, never mind.
Oh my
try it
gosh.
again later.
Do you know who won, Tal?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Go show it. Show the pic.
That's what I've been working on. They
Oh
said it was
my.
very, Courtney goes, it was very hot, and I was running around with about 20 teenagers looking
No
everywhere
way.
for it.
Oh, where there are other people from the church looking for it too? Oh, So many people.
Yes. Yeah.
No.
Oh
way.
my gosh! Wait till Christmas.
I know.
Where was it?
Welland Park.
Welland Park.
I figured.
Show. Can you show her? Oh, you probably can't. Can you?
Yeah. Let me just add it.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Yes. I know. I was like over here. Like somebody said he found it. My WhatsApp's going crazy. And then I'm waiting for Courtney to post it so I can post it in the Facebook page.
Oh my
Why
gosh.
didn't you choose 3:00
Right.
on a Friday?
She was just here.
Yes.
She left here to go to lunch or get lunch or something. So she
She's
must
like, "I'm
have
outta
like
here."
found. Did she leave on purpose to try and go find the thing? Oh my gosh, she left on purpose to find that sucker.
Of course she did. She's a winner.
Of course.
She's the most competitive person.
oh
as
my
well.
gosh, that's pretty daggum wild.
That was crazy.
And there were lots of people trying to find
That's what
it.
she said. She said there was like 20 teenagers running around. And then on Facebook, people were saying that they were
Headed there.
they were there. They were in the parking lot.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So this was where it was. So if you look at the bench,
It was right
it
there.
was right there.
Down
right
at the foot.
in that little corner.
Yeah, we made this one super duper hard.
Yeah, because the other ones have been, but still, it's only 3:40. They still found it within the hour.
That's crazy.
I know. So, but the next one,
The next go round is at Christmas, and
Yes.
you know what? It might not be as easy as it is.
it might not be as easy.
We might make this a little bit more challenging, so people have a really. Although I would say Courtney would be like, "That was hard."
She said it was very hot. So,
It'll be cooler next time.
yeah, it will be. And then the next drop at 5 p.m., that one is also a little bit more challenging than they have been. So,
That's awesome.
That
Mhm.
one's in Port
Charlotte.
Port Charlotte.
yes.
That's awesome. I can't remember where that one is.
Mm.
I remember, but I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. Think about it. We had a couple different options. And then I was like, what about this?
Oh,
and you were like,
because-
yes. I was like, yes.
I've actually had fun doing this.
Yeah.
and I don't win.
It's been fun
know.
following it, like
know.
seeing all the winners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. We're going to keep it up. But next time go around, we're going to take somebody's advice, which was, can we make it so that the adult one is later and the younger one is earlier? We're going to do that. That's great advice.
Yes. Or Saturday, they said, because everybody's off work. So that could also be an option.
That is an option. Or at nighttime.
Or nighttime. Yeah.
That's a group. Thank you. This is our first go around. We always learn. But that was fun.
That was fun.
It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And it's so good to see it's so
And
good
it's
to see
brought
people.
together, and
So sweet.
I love it.
So cute.
So much fun.
So fun.
I love that. But I love to hunt for stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's a good like competitive challenge, especially when you know other people and you have to like problem
I
solve.
love watching people hunt for stuff.
Can you imagine what people were like that were there? Were like, what the crap?
I know
is
what is
going on?
happening.
What is going on?
Literally. Oh my
She would have
God.
filmed that part. That's fun.
That's true.
Maybe
Maybe that's what we'll ask next time. Like film your progress.
oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, her mom. That was Talia's mother who won. In case
Yes.
people don't know,
Yes.
Okay, so what was I going to say?
Jer said, "I love you" within 24 hours.
24
Oh yeah,
That's where we
That's
left
And then
a
you said
shocker.
I love you and Jeff said thanks. Thanks.
yeah.
I feel the same way. Wow. I take it back.
I know.
Do either one of you in your marriages? You told me that Jer is words of affirmation. I don't need a lot of validation. And Tom doesn't need it either. Like he doesn't really thrive on that. Do you?
I did
Vanessa?
at one point. I don't now. I would say my love language now is quality time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that one.
Mm-hmm.
I get that one well because
Mhm.
quality.
And I
time
don't
for me.
need you to like talk to me. I just want your your
Yeah.
body in the
Yes.
same room as me.
I feel the same way with my kids too. Like we don't
Me
have
too.
to like
Me
constantly be
too.
like,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But like to be close proximity.
Let's be together.
Proximity.
Thank you.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
I agree.
I like that.
And it doesn't have to be every day.
Yeah,
But can
I
it
want
be
every day.
some days?
joking.
Oh no, Tom, it has to be every day.
Yeah.
I want to see him. That's one of the reasons why I do the podcast. He that's and he wants me there. But I think that's part of it. And listen, there ain't a whole lot of talking going to the podcast a lot of times because he's totally focused on what he.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care.
Yeah.
We're together.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me. Like, I think that if you are a person that needs to have people shower you, you need to evaluate why that is. And that's not to say you're wrong because you need that validation. It could be that you're taken for granted.
Yeah.
Because that does happen.
True.
That does happen. But
find the why behind it for sure.
Always.
Yeah.
Because I've seen both sides really be like too much.
For me, the root for of my thing was rejection. Like I struggled with rejection big time. And so I constantly needed validation from Jeff and the people that I loved the most. Cause I was like, they're going to leave.
Yeah.
And I always had to like figure out like how I stood with them. That was really important to me too.
Interesting.
And then the Lord literally delivered me from that. And I just, that's just not my thing anymore. And when that happened, like it shifted the way that I received love.
That's interesting. Now, do you see, like, I am a person that, like, I do everything for Tom. Like from fixing his food to getting his drinks. I mean, he'll do all of it himself. He don't care. He's not like, it's not mandated. Believe me. And if it was, we probably would have a problem because that's not a healthy mindset either. Like it's a thing of me wanting to make sure he knows how much I honor, love, and appreciate him. And then his philosophy is, if you do it, like you make me feel, when you do that, that makes me feel very important to you. But if you didn't do it for me, I still know I'm important and I can go and get all this stuff for myself. And I hear thank you a lot when I do bring it to him, but I don't care if I hear a thank you. I like serving. I serve not for what I get in return. I serve because I want to love and honor the person. It's a matter of the heart. But there are people who will do all of those things because of their insecurity so that they do hear those things because they feel like the more I do for somebody, the more value I have to that person and the more they'll love me.
Right.
Which is dangerous.
It is.
A dangerous mindset as well. And you're not probably going to get the validation you want through that. It's all about the motive of the heart.
True.
Everything is, it's like even, I'll say this, like when you're posting things on social media, what's the motive behind why you are posting whatever you are? I'll use the church as an example. We post things for the church. A lot of times we post things for the church, and it's to get people to come in. It's to draw them in. It's to hopefully get them saved. Or if they're not, they don't have a home church, but they are saved. It's to get them to come so that they find home, a place where they can grow and be discipled. But I've even had to check myself sometimes. I'm like, what is the motive behind me posting this particular, or why do I want this particular thing posted? And if, sometimes you'll check and see like, who's seen this and who's seen that? What's the motive of the reason why you want certain people to see things? And I don't think a lot of people, and I'm not patting myself on the back because shame on me, because I've been like, I hope people see this.
Yeah.
Okay. Which was bad. bad attitude, bad motive, and God will, like, if you let him, he'll like smack you down with that. That motive is completely wrong. I don't post a lot about my family or anything like that. So I don't post about me or Tom. I have many reasons why I don't do it. But in one aspect, I can use the church as my thing that relates to. But I mean, there's other people that could do the same thing. I know a lot of people in ministry, and they should do the same thing. Why am I posting this? What's the reason behind drawing attention to myself or drawing attention to my church? What's the motive behind why I'm doing what I'm doing? As well as, personally speaking, we in this room, that I have to eliminate myself because I really don't post very much about my family, but all of us in this room probably could say we've had God check us as well and say, what was the reason you posted that, and why did you care if that person saw it?
Yeah, for sure.
That's not healthy, but that's the era in which we live in. It's really becoming very, because my girlfriend today was talking to me. She's like, why do you think all of that is? And I'm like, because we've become so self-consumed. We are so self-consumed. We are so selfie motivated. Everything is about documenting and showing off or proving something or sharing something or wanting people to celebrate us. I mean, it really is gotten to be that extreme and that bad. It's less innocent than it is perverse, I think. And I don't mean sexually perverse. I mean perverted in that your thought process on why you do what you do is not the right way. It's twisted. I mean, do you agree or disagree?
No, I totally agree. And you can tell. Like, I can tell when people are just posting to post. I don't know if it's just discernment. And I can tell when people are posting and there's like something yucky attached to it.
Like an ulterior,
yeah,
like a hidden message.
Yeah, it's just there's something's off. Like something's off. I don't know. For me, like, I'm a photographer, and so I have always loved sharing photos. And so for me, like, it's never that deep.
Yeah.
Very rarely. I've definitely.
But you're not that deep anyway, and I don't mean that in a negative way.
No, it's okay.
I just mean that on the whole, you're pretty like.
I know, because I don't look for external validation really ever, because like you said, if you take the positive, then you have to take the negative.
True.
And I don't care what people like. I'll never ask like, do you like this shirt on me? Because I don't care, because I like it, and so I'm wearing it. Like, that's where I'm like not that deep.
Yeah.
And people ask all the time, like, well, what are you wearing? And like, sometimes it's nice to like, have a theme and stuff like that. But for the most part, like, if I don't like what it looks like on me, I'm not wearing it. If I like it and somebody looks at me like, I'm like, I like it.
Yeah, I don't care.
So it's the same with like posting. Like, I just post what I like. And like, I like my feed looking like a certain thing on Instagram. Like, I actually love going through like my photos and like looking at all my photos. Like, I love that they're seasonal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I have the most chaotic feed.
You do.
I believe that.
You do.
It's so chaotic.
It is. And
You're
I love that.
chaotic though.
I love it.
Okay,
And
that's
for me,
not
like,
shocking.
I know who views my posts. I have a lot of teenagers.
Yeah.
I have a lot of like younger women. And so what I try to be like an encourager. I try to like post things that are like encouraging. I like to teach. Like there are definitely motives of why I post. But not in a perverse way, like you said, but in like a very intentional way.
Yeah, you're mindful about who's looking at it.
Yeah.
Which I really, for the church, I like that we're very intentional.
Yeah.
Like, even though there have been times that I was like, on the whole, we don't, and nobody even knew, like, nobody would know that I was like, I hope that person sees that, or I hope this goes viral for whatever reason. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's just the God's honest truth,
Yeah.
because, I mean, like, there are just times, it's not that you want to stick it, but you want to make it be, it's not that you're wanting to stick it to people, but sometimes it's borderline you want to stick it to people.
No, I get that.
because they have such a disdain for you and you are having a tough time, like letting God, vengeance being his. And then you have to literally evaluate yourself. What is the motive behind what you do?
Yeah.
And like, if you are constantly, and I will do things where I don't even know what people are looking at, or I purposely try and live my life where I don't know what anybody else is doing. And I don't look at what we're doing except for work-based stuff, nothing personal. Because it keeps me from, if you're a competitive person, it keeps you pure.
Yeah. No, that's smart.
True.
And I don't want to lose my anointing.
Yeah.
And I literally want to hear the voice of the Lord speaking through me. But I can tell you,
Yeah.
I can tell you, it's really, really easy to get to a place. The more you post, the more you care.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. The more you post, the more you care, and the more you feed off of what other people have to say. It's very dangerous. And we're seeing it like crazy. And the younger generation especially. But you got to be really, really careful, even if it's with your business, because a lot of people are driven by reviews and what people have to say for their business, and that's how that feeds them. The Lord should be the only thing feeding your countenance, your ego, your performance, the whole thing.
Yep. Definitely.
For sure.
Do you think less of me now, girls?
Absolutely not.
I didn't hear it.
Okay, thank you.
What'd she say?
Do we think less of her?
No, I mean, like, truthfully, I don't know anybody. I don't know of anybody who's not like that.
Right. There's always times, but like, I think at some point, I've been on social media my whole life, and I've basically, it feels like it at least, and I've been in social media. It feels like my whole adult life. Like even when I was at Chico's, like that's what we did. We did social media. And at some point it's just like getting a new phone. Like you're so excited to get the new phone and then it's a new phone after a week. Like same thing with social media. At some point, once it's like work, it's just work.
Yeah. So, but even then there are times like, and I'm just saying like, true transparency, guys, because I'm all about being honest.
I know.
When we got this building, and you were putting like together that video and stuff like that, I had to make sure that my heart was checked. And that like when it went out, I wasn't like feeling like, see all of you guys who said all these things and you were, that's what I'm talking about.
That's fair. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. I literally was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't have this.
Right.
God wouldn't have put this and orchestrated this together. It's actually, I got nothing to do with it. So there's nothing to see here. Or there's none of that.
Yeah.
But after COVID and everything that went down and everybody had all these things to say.
True.
And we had been accused of, what is that?
The death threats.
Oh my gosh, that's true. That's so true. And like we had people say, every time the church gets money, they spend it. And we were buying candy, and it wasn't. And you know, their complaint was because we buy candy for VBS, and actually we didn't buy the candy; it was bought from somebody else. All those kinds of people, you're like, we're not spending any money, and what are you talking about?
Yeah.
All those things, you just want to. That's when you want to go. We bought a building. We weren't spending the money, but you have to like put all of that in check.
Yeah, I totally
and you have to be like. It doesn't matter. Vengeance isn't mine. Watch yourself. Check yourself. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's not necessarily like if I post something of Norma singing, I'm not sitting there going, I hope somebody sees that. No, I don't care about any of that. I'm talking about the down and dirty, mean, nasty comments that you just sometimes have to suppress, and you have to be like, it doesn't matter.
Right.
All that doesn't matter. And the farther you get away from it, the easier it is.
Yes.
But that was 2022, guys.
Yeah.
When we got this building.
Yeah.
That was 2020 when all of the stuff happened with COVID.
Right.
So like that was so raw. And people were so mean. It was like, and we lost friends.
I know.
We did.
Like we lost lots of friends.
Yeah.
And so it was like, you really had to be more or less like, who was wrong and who was right. You had to fight that feeling,
Yeah, I
which
get
is that competitive nature that
Yeah.
I'm referring to.
I
It's
get
like that's what I'm like. I guess giving an example, but even still, like people will have their opinions will change on you because I'm transparent like that. But I would say, be honest. Do you not do the same thing?
Yeah.
And why I don't post anything personal, but why are you posting everything?
Right.
Like a lot of people are posting about their marriages. They suck. They're terrible. But you're wanting to sell it as if because you have something to prove to somebody or something, either yourself, to a family member. Like, why are you doing it?
Yeah.
You need to fix it. What is the motive behind why we're doing what we're doing? And a lot of times is because we feel like we need to be validated for some reason. And really, like I said, the only person you need to seek validation from is God himself. But the other thing I will say is put that little thing up, because I want to touch on this really quick, is be a person that can celebrate other people. Okay. It's okay to validate people when they are either doing something better than you, they're ahead of you, you're doing something at the same time that they're doing it, and you have that like have you ever done a sales job where like you're both like every job I've ever had, there's a sales board, and then every month the sales board changes and everybody starts out at the same level. And you'll inevitably make friends with the other sales team members. Well, you always want to be at the head.
Right.
You always want to be the top dog. What's great is when you're not the top dog all the time or maybe ever, but you're still celebrating the top dog.
Right.
Okay. That's the way it really should be, because that person could teach you something to get you to the next level. You just got to get out of your own way. This was great. My girlfriend gave this to me today. She says, clap for others. Their win does not cost you yours.
Yep.
And that is truth. Even if you don't have a successful marriage and you want one, maybe the person that you can applaud that does have the successful marriage can help you see how to have one. You don't need to be jealous of them. You don't need to be envious of them. You don't even need to look like theirs, but there are things you can take for it. Like, there is no ministry out there that I want to replicate, be like, or do like they do. Not one. You know why? Because God makes no snowflake the same. He doesn't make a fingerprint the same. I don't want to do what other people are doing because that's not what God's called me to do. But I have friends that are doing lots of stuff ministerially wise, and they're being truly successful, and they're doing great things. They're winning souls. They're discipling believers, and they're feeding thousands and thousands of people. Okay, even though I don't want what they have, and I wouldn't do it probably the way that they're doing it anyway, I should still applaud them because they're doing more than me.
Right.
Right.
I mean,
Of course.
and they're great people. On top of that, they're great people. And like when you can't do that and you can't see that, that doesn't mean that you don't see things and say truth about them, but you don't have to destroy them either. Like, you may have a friend who has a successful marriage, and it may not be as like what you want, and they may still have problems, and you can say, okay, I wouldn't want this, but this is pretty dang good. You're not bashing them because you're saying, I don't want this,
Right.
but you are seeing the great things, and you still have to speak truth. Again, there's balance to everything.
Yeah.
And when you sell yourself out wholeheartedly to something, then you've lost reality.
Yeah.
And that's not good either. I'm just saying that a lot of times people are so competitive, or like if your friend is pregnant and you're having a tough time getting pregnant, you know what the best thing you can do is celebrate your friend's pregnancy.
Yeah.
Because then if you're truly believing that God's going to give you a baby, then you should be able to celebrate that person because you know your day is coming.
Right.
Right.
I mean, it's
100%.
all in here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all perspective.
All perspective.
It is.
So even if somebody's where you want to be, you can still celebrate them.
Well, especially then, because if you know somebody can do that, that means you can do it. Like, that's just, for me, if somebody does something that I want to do, I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it.
It can be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even a person I don't know. Like, I see some people like having some major wins. I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it.
That's how I always think. I'm like,
So,
I literally,
right.
I mean, it sounds crazy, but even like with this building, I think like George Mueller, and some of you guys are like, who the heck is that? You need to find out who he is. But I was like, if George Mueller back in the day could believe and get and do, like, he's no different than me.
Right.
Like, that can happen for me in whatever I'm believing for.
Yeah.
Like, God is no respecter of persons. He did something that I haven't done yet. What is that? I'm going to figure it out.
Right.
So what do? I study that person out.
Yep.
And I start doing the things that person did. And then I start seeing the results that it takes to get what you want, you know?
Exactly.
Want to add anything, ladies? Because I did a lot of talking.
That was good.
That's good.
What was the questions from the people or the persons? Do we need to answer any of them for them?
They're kind of just talking about like love languages, but it sounded like they were like kind of like going back and forth with us. Like, so I don't know exactly what they were saying in regards to, like, I'm not, because they were asking and then I don't know if they heard us answer it because it was talking about like love languages and acts of service and that kind of stuff. So not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it didn't make sense to you?
Not enough to like respond.
Be able to help them?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if they want to send an email or like actually post like a question, like a follow-up question, once they watch this, like maybe once you watch it all the way through, especially if you're watching like the replay, because we might have already answered it throughout the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That would be helpful.
I just don't like when you said there was somebody with questions. I'm like, well, let's see if we can like help them. But
yeah. We can try next week. If they
or not.
Or not. Or come.
They might not reply.
Or come to church on Sunday and ask us.
Oh, yeah.
Come find us.
Live stream it, baby. I will leave you with this scripture. It's Proverbs 14:30, which says, "A sound heart is life to the body, but envy is rottenness to the bones."
Yep.
And I would say to you, like envy is actually one of the things that say you will not inherit the kingdom of heaven, and envy is one of them. Don't let people change you into something that God never intended you to be, because you're counting on human nature to provide for you what only God can do.
Yeah.
You'll be miserable. You'll be miserable until you act in the light in which God created you to be.
True.
You'll just...
Very true.
No one can fulfill those shoes.
Yeah.
No one can make you happy.
Right.
And no one can give you enough validation. Ever.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can't do it for anybody else either. You cannot be somebody's God.
Right.
It feels good for a while because you know everybody, that person's like, oh, you complete me.
Right.
Yeah.
But then you're going to find out
You don't.
that there's a little God-shaped void in that person that you cannot fill.
Even if you're excellent, you're never good
You're
enough.
There you go. You will never be good
You
enough.
won't.
Yeah.
So it just sets everybody free. It sets the person that you love that much free, and it sets them free. And then God can do what God can do.
Yeah, exactly. And man, once you let God do what God can do, it is so good. Because when you do act outside of what He's created you to be, and He like quickens you really quick, you're like, oh,
yes,
thank you.
Yeah,
that's yucky.
Yep.
That's gross.
I was just gonna say, like, over the years, that's usually what, like, if I feel like a yuckiness or like a tinge of envy or whatever it is, I'm like, okay, why do I feel that way? Like, I stop myself. Like, what is this? Like, what's the root of this? And I really get down to like the root of it, and then it's like gone. But some people make a nice, comfy home for it, and then it grows.
Yeah,
and that's when the problem starts. But like, if you can just catch it when it first comes and just take it captive, you won't struggle in that area.
There's so much peace in detachment to all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, man, there's so much peace in just not even being able to see things in the light in which they are is a beautiful thing without having an affection for it. I don't know how to explain it, but
that's good.
You just, when it doesn't move you one way or the other, then you just function in life and see things like in such a way that will not like destroy your countenance no matter which way it goes.
Right. Exactly.
Because really all that matters is God's words that are spoken over you. Like, oh my gosh, when the heavens opened and Jesus was baptized and the dove came down and like,
and this is my beloved son in whom
Yeah.
I am well pleased
Yep.
with. Like, and he hadn't done anything yet.
not a thing,
Not
guys.
a thing.
He's just about to show up and show off.
Right.
Right.
And that's what God wants to do with us.
Yes.
And I want that for everybody. When
Right.
you can walk around and just be content with being who you are and knowing
Right.
that God is changing you daily to become
Right.
a better,
Right.
And when
As-
you see the
as
Lord,
Tracy would say, better you.
yeah, and when you see the Lord through the lens of He is a God that delights in you.
Yeah.
And it just
Make yourself
changes
delightable.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
changes everything. It really
Changes
does.
everything.
Like,
You're happy.
yes. And don't take the bait, the bait of Satan. Like when he,
Which is a great teaching, by
which
the
is
way.
from John Bevere.
John Bevere has
The bait of
the
Satan. Like,
bait
don't
of
take the
Satan
bait.
is like
Right,
a
'cause
great teaching.
The thought will be there.
Right.
The weapon will be formed.
Yep.
But it shall not prosper. Like, just take it captive. He's given us all authority to do so.
And you'll be so happy.
Yeah.
You won't need, it is. You won't need anybody or anything that they can provide. They'll just be an added bonus.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. 50 minutes and the next puck drops.
Yeah. For
Youth.
our youth kids.
Youth, be on the lookout
Yeah.
so you can win the last $200 that's out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're bringing it back. November?
I know.
Let's do it November.
Okay.
Or right around Christmas.
Yeah.
Or we'll do it like 5 or 6 weeks that time.
Okay.
So like
Maybe
give some Christmas money out.
Yeah.
Gotta buy some presents. It'd be just like Vanessa jumping in the dumpster
Yes.
to get
Oh,
free Kohl's cash.
Kohl's cash.
There's some ideas coming right now.
Oh, yes.
Can we make these magnetic next time?
Oh, yeah.
We'll stick them on things.
Oh my gosh, that's actually a really good idea.
Yes.
Always thinking, guys. That's why
Actually,
keep me around.
that is really a
Because
good
we could
idea.
stick it anywhere.
You could.
Like a dumpster.
Like a dumpster.
Dumpster diving, baby. All right, we'll see
Okay.
you on Sunday.
Yes, you will.
Live in person or live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Be here or be square. Peace out.